with Smooth. Hi.
Hey guys, welcome to Harmony with Smith podcast. You got your boy Type X Rose, you got Kev over here, and you got the man, the myth, the legend. You got Smooth right here, back from the great unknown. So hey, Smooth, tell us where you've been, man.
Simple. I've still been where I've been, and like I just got to a point where like just to jump right into it and just say what it was like I was just really like anxious, like I had a lot of anxiety or whatever, and I just wasn't really even focused like on the podcast. I wasn't even focused on anything too much. Like my mind was all over the place, and I just needed some time to actually like bring myself back together in a sense, like to where I was functional. You know what I'm saying? I was not functional. Like I was not functional. Like these last 2 weeks, I have not been functional. I've been existing. You know what I'm saying? But I did this week, like, and I'm not saying like I want people to call or check on me or anything, but I finally got to that point where like I was like, okay, like maybe I should seek, you know what I'm saying, like some mental help, you know what I'm saying?
Therapy.
Like some actual therapy. Like, yeah, no, I actually made the phone call. Like I was like, yeah, I think I'm not gonna get through this one by myself, you know? Like I need a little help. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it wasn't like, you know, and it's so weird and hard to admit, you know what I mean? Because it just feels like, oh, like I wasn't strong enough myself, but really
Not at
like,
all.
you just get I'm saying like, yeah, it's not at all, but then at the same time, like it kind of is, like, you know what I'm saying? Because the people stereotype you going to therapy like with you being crazy.
There's a stigma to it. And let me comment on that. People need to understand the point of therapy is not necessarily like, some people who have mental like issues go to therapy, but the point of therapy in general is not necessarily for people who have mental illnesses. What you need to understand is there's 7 billion people on this world. Everyone has a different reality. Sometimes everyone's reality doesn't match up and it causes stress or whatever the heck it is. We have different beliefs. Therapy is really just a way to try to make you less toxic and more tolerable to the world, man. Because there's a lot of bullshit. Like Smooth, you don't face a lot of bullshit. You're a good person, but one of the reasons why you might need therapy is because you've had bad people do bad shit to you, and that is damaging. And that don't mean that, So I don't.
You're right.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm saying it doesn't mean anything, man. Unfortunately, we have the thing where people they want to look down on you because they think they don't need therapy or they don't always have it. I mean, we talked about it before on a different podcast, being as men, and especially Black men, you know, where we don't talk about our feelings, and sometimes therapy, you have to realize what it is. It's an outlet. It's an outlet to see the world through a different lens. And speaking, because we all just saw Little Man right here too, he's going to therapy. And because like Kev hit it on the head, sometimes you got bad people who twist things a certain way. So and then that's the way how he acts. And the thing is, you're getting ahead of the problem. So I know you already feel that way, but I'm gonna echo that sentiment. You know, you're not weak. You're doing the right thing. It doesn't mean anything is definitely wrong with you at all. And good on you for seeking it. Because I mean, we've been there. I've been there where I'm like, you know what, especially where you're at, you know, separated, you know, and then disconnected from a lot of different things. It's hard. So
I think you going to therapy makes you a stronger person than most people. I'm be honest. I think those people who try to ridicule you and who say they don't need therapy, they might be the ones that actually need therapy. Let's be real.
Yeah, that's facts. That's hard facts. But with that said, what you can expect from the podcast going forward. So we will not have an actual episode on July 4th, because that's Sunday, correct?
Yeah, that is Sunday.
Yeah, we will not have an episode, and we're not doing one on Saturday either. Enjoy your holidays and all that other stuff. Okay, we're not working that hard out here. Like, the clips from the previous episode 45. I'm gonna put those out on Sunday and Saturday, and that'll be that. I'll cover that base for content. And then the subsequent Sunday, you will actually get episode 47. Hopefully I can get people together. But that's a whole nother topic in and of itself.
Okay, I'll be there. I'll be there on the 11th.
Oh yeah. So the 11th we'll have that one. Then the 18th, that one is probably that's highly likely we're not having one that day. We might record one like later on that week, but it won't be on Sunday just because I will be in the air somewhere. I don't know exactly where I will be, but I will be in the air headed back home. So that's a positive.
If you guys really want something, we'll have a Type X Kev takeover. You know, him and I will just go on here and talk shit about anything.
We will carry the torch.
We might just do like a video game cast.
Honestly, if everybody wants to come together without me, that is perfectly fine. I'm actually for it because I will be MIA. I won't know
without you for you.
I won't know what then happened until like after the fact. Yeah. But yeah, y'all could definitely like come on here, record it or whatever. Because I want to go forward. Like the live episodes are gonna be like special. I'm gonna reserve those for like special occasions or topics.
Like the Fast and Furious 9 premiere.
Oh, bro, when does that movie come out again?
It came out already. Oh, but you don't want me to talk about that.
I heard bad things.
I heard some wild stuff. I was like, let it stop here.
No, I am saying this. It's not any worse than any of the movies, but okay, when I see these Fast and Furious movies, I'm not gonna do any spoilers. I turn off my brain because that's the way you enjoy these movies, and it's good. It's entertainment. You know, you get brained up and you just go to have a good time. Mm-hmm. When my brain, and this is the thing, because we all saw the preview, right? Mm-hmm. So we all saw some wild crap. Yeah. When my brain turns on about something else and it's like, what the, I'm not even a curse, but my brain's like, what the hell? My brain turns on, there's an issue. And that's what happened in that movie. I was like, really? And when I go in the movie, I get my popcorn, I turn my brain off. And when my brain turns itself on, that is the issue right there. So it's still, and then sometimes that part could ruin a whole movie for you, which is why I try to, and I've been trying to not let that happen to me for movies because it happened to me with Law Abiding Citizen. Because I saw Law Abiding Citizen and that ending kind of ruined the whole movie for me. And that movie is really, really good. It's with Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, it's really, really like good. Like I honestly, because I didn't catch any of the stuff early on.
Yeah.
Like when it finally got twisted around and revealed, I was like, oh, what?
Yeah. No, that's the thing. Law Abiding Citizen, it's a good movie. But the way the ending was when Butler finally got caught, I'm like, no, man, that doesn't make sense. And that kind of turned that whole movie for me. But yeah, Fast 9 again, and they've done stuff in the other movies where the dragon safes around the freaking, with one car and stuff like that too, and they're doing all this other crap. But there's this you'll see it when you, and it's funny because a lot of people make a joke about it too. So when people are asking me, they're like, "Oh, did they finally do this?" And I'm like, "Yes, yeah," and they're like, "Oh man, I was messing around."
Yeah, a lot of people, we were like, "No, please don't." Cause I've seen a lot of the clips, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, come on, bro.
Well, this one,
they're like an Avenger. They're like the Avengers in this movie. I'm like, what is going on?
But it's not even that, because there's a scene which I didn't see any of the clips. You're right too, but it's funny because it's someone they just make a joke because they're like, "What are we gonna do next?" And it's like so. And I don't want to say it anymore because if I keep on saying it, because you guys are like, "Oh yeah, that joke," and it's like, yes, they did, and people are like, "Oh man."
Yeah.
So. But yeah, sorry, off of fast. But yeah, but I get it. So what are you saying? Live streams, special events only.
Yeah, live stream special events only. Other than that, man, I really don't have anything else, man. How have y'all been over the break though?
Man, it's been great.
your break. The break came at a pretty good time for me because I was doing a bunch of stuff. I think honestly, I wish it maybe happened a week earlier, so then I wouldn't have missed a podcast at all. But but that's just me being selfish.
I really could have. When I really think about that episode, because looking back on it, I was just not there. not present, like I really could have not done that episode.
Yeah, no,
like,
it was funny.
But it's up now. It's just stuck.
Yeah, but see, but with me being the self-absorbed person I am, because you're like after that you're like taking a break. I'm like, crap, what did I miss? You know, like I missed a week and the whole podcast falls apart.
Nah, ain't shit falling apart over here, bro.
Oh, no.
Trust me, I'm an asshole enough to be like, smooth nigga, you can't let this shit go.
No, I was just being me because I was being all self-absorbed. No, but other than that, I'm doing my freaking NCOA, so I've been doing that. It's all pretty virtual, so I've been sitting here in front of the screen. People are like, oh, like we do speeches, and they're like, hope no one's watching right now. That we do speeches like that too. So I definitely say this definitely helps. I could definitely see this helps, not even be freaking as nervous because I'm talking in front of her. I talked to one of my friends in there. I'm like, oh yeah, like, I do a podcast because she's thinking about doing a podcast or getting into streaming. So we were talking about that. Yeah. So, I hope I'm not gonna say her last name, but Kayla, if you're watching, I hope you really get into it because even like on the podcast,
subscribe.
Yeah, if I actually would want her on the podcast because she is actually very intelligent, very it's almost intimidating. Really well spoken, has some really good ideas, and really stands up for like I said, not just for people's rights and everything like that too. And I can't even say black people, white people like that too, because I know she's that movement is dear to her. I could tell by talking to her that movement is dear to her, but she stands up for anybody's rights, and so I would love to have her on here, and I think you guys will have a blast just talking to her.
Yeah, I'm with it.
That and then trying to think. Yeah, I said I came from a amusement park. Took the little man. Been dealing with his his family situation from his paternal side, which is and that's why he's with me. That's why he's with me this week because his dad kind of didn't follow through with what he's supposed to do. So I'm like, yeah, man. I'm like, whatever, we'll be here. So that's pretty much all I've been up to, And I'm ready. Actually, I did miss you guys. I'm ready to get back into this.
Yes, sir.
And now my dogs are back in here.
Okay,
but yeah, ready for more coasters. More podcasts.
I'm ready for Smooth to get home so we can get him a proper PC. We're gonna build one. We're gonna get you on, bro.
Right, for real.
And you're gonna game a little bit,
bro. I'm gonna get man. Also, like as far as like a studio setup, like I'm gonna because the next place I'm getting is gonna be 2-bedroom. So I'm gonna do like the insulation on the walls, and I'll actually decorate it and all that. I'm gonna have like an actual layout. Like I know what I want in my background. Like I'm gonna have a couple like album cover posters. I'm gonna have some anime posters, some like video games I like behind me. Like the whole spectrum of like stuff that I actually like and that I talk about on the podcast will be represented on there. You know?
I'm thinking about flipping this right here too because I have like a little counter spot right here. So I'm thinking of flipping it so the it's facing this way, so that's behind me, and I can put stuff on on my back wall. Like, let me show you this.
Shoot, if everybody changed their rooms, I might as well. I got another room I could use, man. I'm with y'all, bro. Oh, what is that?
Remember that?
Oh man, bro, remember that? Yeah, from the Laker game, bro.
Yeah,
damn,
I got all.
That's sick.
Got to hang up.
Yeah, mine's in my storage right now. My picture's in my storage.
All we need to do, Smooth, like you're saying, create that studio space. And if you ever look at any popular street, these motherfuckers got cool rooms. And I think that's something that actually attracts people to watch.
Yes, it does. It does.
Yeah.
It does.
We should do it, man.
Yeah. Bro, for real, man. And then like, bro, like, that episode that we did, man, when me and you was just like playing the game against each other. Like, bro, like I want to do more stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that couch co-op stuff. Because you were at the Airbnb and we were playing the game. I streamed that.
You did? I didn't know that. Yeah. Oh shit. Was it the
channel?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we were actually like scrapping to get it like that's on the channel.
That's dope.
Yeah.
How did you not know?
I didn't realize, bro. I didn't know you were streaming it. I didn't think you would be streaming it, but that's cool though. I think we do need to stream like a lot of content. Like right now, you're building a brand. You know what I mean,
bro? Like when I sit back and look at it, like we're like over 300 videos on this channel. You know what I'm saying? The podcast has 46 of them, minus the clips. 46 full podcast episodes. Then you have a bunch of clips that exist. You know what I'm saying? Which is nice or whatever. But then at the same time, you got like and then you got like all this video game content, all those like little one-off stuff, the little like one-off reaction thing. Then you got like the trending topic thing, which I want to bring back because that was just fun.
Definitely. Like, talk about freaking Fast and Furious 9,
motherfucker. Yeah.
You know, I might do that.
Oh my god, bro!
I might just record that right now just to put it on your channel. I'm like, here you go. Just edit it. Take it.
I got a question. Are we going to speak about the case?
Oh yeah. Let's do that right now. Let's do it right now.
Okay, because I got something else to show you, but I don't want to derail the schedule. You know what I mean?
No. Go ahead. No. We can do that right now. And then
there was an incident. Young Turks responded to a video yesterday, bro, and this shit is crazy. Black man's picking up his kids, bro, and like this shit was so crazy. The officer got mad and slapped the dude, bro. Like here. I'm gonna just play the clip real quick. It's short. This thing's like 2 minutes, and then I'll let you go. But I wanted to see what y'all opinions was on this. Yeah, and he's gonna get in big trouble, man. But just the fact that this shit is caught on camera, what the fuck?
He slapped that.
I mean, we know. Here we go, man. This is graphic for your viewers. Give them the warning.
Look. So look. The like viewer discretion is advised. This might upset you, you know. This might trigger trauma within you. So please, if you don't want to watch, just fall back for a second. You know what I'm saying, and click ahead past this. I'll have a timestamp for you later in the description box. I ain't got one for you now. Okay, you got it up?
Yes, sir. I got it up. You ready? So this is the video. This was uploaded yesterday.
You don't understand.
Can you get audio?
This is the third time.
Yeah, I got audio.
Take it from me.
It was a domestic dispurance report.
Look at this shit.
And that was the New Jersey police officer.
No, watch it. The worst ain't even happening. He's at a daycare to pick his kids up.
Why did it beat them? What is this?
This happened in May, but it was uploaded yesterday.
That's it. You gave me fucking chance.
Yeah, make me tell you.
You told me to chill out so we can solve the problem. That's it. You didn't record it, baby. Please stop. That's some bitch ass shit, bro. That's some bitch ass shit, my nigga.
Stop resisting, Brandon.
I'm not resisting, yo.
Just relax, please.
That's some bitch ass shit, yo.
Brandon, please relax.
Yo, you saw him punch me in my shit.
Relax.
You saw him punch me in my shit, dog.
With the man in handcuffs, Finch did this.
Look me in my eye, little nigga.
No, please stop.
Spencer Finch has now been suspended without pay and charged with 4 felonies: assault, possession of a weapon for an unlawful purpose, misconduct, and filing a false police report.
Hey,
hello, everybody. I'm David.
Check this out, bro. I'm glad he did, but that last one, filing a false police report. Oh yeah.
What did he say on the actual police report?
I don't know, but just for an officer to be charged with a false police report, they already suspended him without pay. Oh, he's going down. But it's crazy.
Not assault. That's freaking battery, man.
Yeah, bro. Kneeing somebody in the face like that when they're up against a brick wall.
No, but the assault is when you try to hit somebody, like that's battery because he actually connected and he connected twice. And
I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah. Hey, but this just happened in May. Just last month. They just uploaded today. Why do these officers not learn?
No, because for so long the system has been they don't have to do it, and remember because we talked about the because we talked about the army captain or lieutenant like that too. And the thing is, they do it because there's not somebody going. And luckily, like from here, someone went through and found it. But it's like a month later, someone's going through these videos, and it's like and like we said, we don't know right now to fix the problem because we all know how it should be. It should be impartial. Someone should go over there and be able to look at, even if it's like at double speed, or 3 times speed to see stuff. And then when they see something, stop it and be like, okay, hey, let's look at this because this incident happened.
This happened exactly a month ago today.
Yeah. So I'm happy that this came out, but that's the thing because for a while it goes to my suspicion, and maybe it's more truthful than not that 9 times out of 10. No one's looking at these videos unless this guy right here said, hey, look at the video of this body cam, this is what happened to me. Or maybe someone actually got to this one in New Jersey, and saw it and then, it went back. So it's like maybe they're backlogged so they can't do it. Like, I don't know what the process is to go over these videos.
Well, I'll say this. In their defense about the videos, which is kind of like YouTube's defense and other platforms' defense. Like when you have that level of, let's say they have officer-wise, they have in their department maybe 20 officers, right? Yeah. And you have your dash cam on, and you maybe have like 2 hours worth of footage. Yeah. That's times 20.
Well,
and that's every day.
No, I know that, and that's why I said maybe right now they need to have an independent person, and even if they watch it at 3 times speed, that's what they need. That's what they need to do, and especially because I know dash cam, but body cam is definitely something that because they only turn it on when they go to do something. So luckily, this freaking dude turned it on because usually with these body cams, we don't know what's freaking happening because usually I forgot to turn it off. The camera fell off. This happened, Wait.
So what?
So the officer
said he did not activate his body camera due to the severity and fear that imminent harm and bodily injury would occur.
Hey, not to him though.
But see, look at before I even read that, I said it. Because I was like, because they have a reason why they don't turn on the cam. And that's the thing with body cams, there's a lot less footage because officers don't turn them on. So that means everything that should be at least watched at 2 times speed, 4 times speed.
Had there not been another officer there, the other officer's body cam is what caught it.
Yeah. So, and that's the thing. And it took a month. So maybe she felt that, and that's the thing too, because kind of like, and we talked about Chopin's case. They had that one brand new officer where, it was his first day on the job, and now his life is ruined, and that's the thing because he's sitting there. But it's in a thing where it's bad because they fear that they could do whatever they want, and there's nothing they could do about it because then their life is ruined.
Facts. Okay.
Crazy. I'm going to go ahead and take that down. Y'all go ahead.
Okay. Whew.
Yeah. I just wanted to show y'all that, see what y'all thought, because man, I saw that today.
I'm gonna have to clip this out and make it its own thing. I'm gonna have to clip this out.
I saw it this morning. I was like, what?
Okay, so we're gonna have a brief pause for our sponsor, My Business Card. So these are the business cards for the podcast. If you would like one, please reach out and I will gladly send you one or hand deliver them depending on how close you live to me. But yeah, that's that. And then here's the back, that's the business card.
I like how it's reflective too.
Yeah, I went for the glossy one just because it looks good. Yeah, that Type X thrills.
Yes, sir. Is that a badge?
Oh yeah, it's a sticker and everything like that too. I could put all the stuff.
Oh, you got stickers, dude! I need stickers,
bro. Smooth stickers with the QR code.
I know.
Stick them motherfuckers places.
I know. I wasn't thinking about it. Why did no one tell me this?
My phone case, I'm just,
Oh my god! I need stickers.
More ideas.
I need stickers yesterday. Okay. But obviously the title of this episode is "Birds Gonna Be Birds." So please, someone get that YouTube link up. Let's go. Let's get into this.
All right,
because this is egregious. This is foul. This is egregious. probably some of the most outlandish content I've ever seen.
Here we go. Sharing this audio. Bam.
Okay. All right. I'm finna hit the button so it comes up on screen. My ex still pays my bills.
Holy shit.
Why?
Okay, what podcast is?
Hold on. Wait. That's the 15-minute one. Oh, I messed up.
Oh.
I think I've seen this lady before. I don't know who she is, though.
No, so they have a podcast too. It's called 8 at the Table. Hold on, let me get you the other link because I have the other link. I thought that's the one I sent.
Bam.
I clearly did not.
Oh.
Hold on.
No, that one. But back to Kev's video though, man. That it's like, and because you asked like when will they learn, and the thing is like they've been getting away with it for so long. And they're able to doctor everything. And the fact that it even took a month. And, and this goes on to my other stuff too, which I'm glad it's kind of changing. But the police officers, they get so much protection.
No, you know what? That is it. Like, we just going to have to react to that, like, as is. That is it. There's no smaller clip of it.
But, and I think it's just an issue where, they got so many protections. And a lot of them were for good reasons beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's like,
yeah, they are very wrong. All right, let's do this. Please maximize the content.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me do this real fast. I did the wrong one.
Table.
8 at the table.
And put that dark mode on, man. Protect your eyes. The blue
light for real, like this is killing me. Honestly, dark mode is life.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. After being on the computer and the phone for so long, I do think my vision has gotten worse. I'm not bullshitting with y'all.
Bro, it does really affect your vision. That's why I put everything on dark mode, because that extra light exposure, like it deteriorates at your eyes. Like it's just natural.
Yeah.
But there's a thing you can do to help. Like you can do like sensory deprivation tanks or whatever. They help like reset your senses and like have them like take a break.
You can get glasses with blue light filters in them too.
I do have those, and my
two. I'm gonna need to get some just because the sheer amount I'm gonna be gaming, like it's gonna be imperative.
We live in a digital world now. We're all staring at screens. As everyone across the globe is staring at screens, unless people are going outside.
You watching this video in hindsight are staring at a screen.
Yes,
look like glasses.
The way you put them on though.
Black Superman is.
Hey, he just got a character when he put them on for real.
All right, ready for this?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm ready to lose my brain cells.
A man want to stay in that house that another man is paying the bill. Do you see him as a provider? Don't be putting that on no man. And don't have these girls watching this video thinking that every man they meet, oh, I love your apartment. We got to move. Why? Because you fucked here before.
So I look at it in two ways. So I personally feel like that person has taken me from one space or level in my life to another. So I'm forever grateful. And I also, in the same note, feel like if I was to ever be in the space that I could repay in any way, shape, or form, that I would. You know what I mean? But and the other side of me is like, you can't take it back anyway, so it doesn't matter because you've already placed me at this space. So it's like, yeah, unless you want me to fake be with you to keep my shit, then let's just be friends. And it didn't work, and that's that. But you got to continue to, your credit is gonna messed up. I don't know.
But he continued paying it.
He did continue. He's
still paying it.
Yeah.
And you with another dude.
Yeah. It's been like I've been with my guy maybe like going on 1 year, and he's been paying my.
But I would love to meet your guy. I would really love to meet him because those men are rare.
I know.
And what man want to stay in that house that another man is paying the bill for? I gotta question him because there's no man that's gonna be like, I just don't know him. That's like. This nigga still, once he finds out, like that nigga still paying rent here, he gonna be like, nah, we gotta get him a crib.
He knows?
No, he know I gotta. They both. Everybody know everything.
He's nice.
But what was your question? I'm sorry.
My thing is, what kind of man?
Pause this video.
Hey, yeah, because I got a question. What the hell is she saying?
What the fuck?
I really want to know, what is she saying?
Okay, so pretty much from what I got. let me break this down. So she was with some dude, right? And then I guess they moved. They broke up. So pretty much, she was pretty much saying that since she moved from one space to another, and if the dude doesn't pay, it's the mess of his credit and stuff like that. Anyway, right? So, and then she's with this new dude, but the old dude is still paying rent for her place, and now she's trying to say that everybody knows, and she justifies it saying that she's forever thankful for him.
Yeah. Dude, hold on. I want to say, first of all, the dude that's still paying that rent is a simp, bro. I would walk up to the landlord and say, look, this is done. Okay, this is done. What is my early out fee that I need to pay? Cool. This is it. I'm out. Matter of fact, because hopefully if her name is not, I pray her name is not on that crib. If her name is not on that crib, bro, I'm getting the police. We going in there. We moving all her stuff out. They gonna come in and get out. Yeah, we evicting you.
But if her name's on the crib, I'm transferring everything over to her and saying it's just her.
And if her name is on the crib, just stop paying the bill. It's her problem.
Yeah.
Right, but it seems like it's his name is on the crib because she said it's gonna mess up his credit.
So in other words, then the other woman with the red hair gonna try to praise and be like, "Oh my God, those men are red." No, bitch, you're taking advantage of him.
Yeah,
his name is on the property. He can't even get his name off until the lease is up, or maybe I don't know. Maybe he needs to call the office and say I moved out.
Look, however much rent is, right? There's an early you can get out. You just have to pay like 2 or 3 months. It's cheaper to pay the 2 or 3 months. I would have just paid it just to not deal with you. I would have funneled that down the drain and then not be in this place.
Why does she think that's okay? Why does she think that's acceptable?
It's in the rest of the video.
Because so far she said because he's gonna have to pay it anyway. So it might as well benefit me. That's what it seems like she's saying. But let's delve deeper into this.
Oh man!
While we have this opportunity, let's stack our brand. So when and it's
like you then. That's why y'all together. That's what that is. Y'all two are both like we're trying to come up.
I wasn't sneaky because if I was sneaky, I would have stayed with.
No, I don't mean sneaky like you hiding.
I would have. Yeah.
What I'm saying is your man is on some like, oh, if that nigga gonna pay the rent, then we gonna come up off him.
So your man think he's a sucker.
I mean,
and he thinks that nigga is a sucker.
Yeah, my man does think that.
He think he's a sucker.
He thinks that, but I don't think that. No, that's my friend.
That was your little brother.
I feel like
little brother.
If it was
your father. Let's be honest.
I have a son. If my son was well off and he decided to put a woman in a car, I would feel like that's disrespectful for you to take. You should have never put that woman in that car.
Agree with that.
That's how I feel. And I raised
that money in that car.
Then he should have thought of that in the budget from day one when he.
All right, so pretty much right now, all it gets back. She just contradicted herself because she said if she had a son and her son put a woman in a car,
right,
you feel that disrespectful. But her ex literally put her in a place to live. So wouldn't that be disrespectful as well?
Yeah, I know, bro. She knows she's not making sense.
Okay.
I'm just talking in circles. She knows she's not making sense. Like this is egregious. Like she can't even logically break it down to herself.
No, she needs to say all she needs to like, hey, I looked into a situation. My ex-boyfriend, we're really good friends, and he's still helping me out because it seems like because she has a son, that's probably why he's still helping her out. But so
no, she said. I think she said if she had a son. She don't.
I thought she said she had a son.
Well, let go back 10 seconds. We'll find out. Just 10 seconds. Yeah, right there.
The son was well off, and he decided to put a woman in a car. I would. Yeah, my man does think that.
You think he's a sucker?
He thinks that, but I don't think that. No, that's my friend.
That was your little brother.
I feel like
your little brother.
If it was
your father. Let's be honest.
I have a son. If my son was well off,
she does.
And he decided to put a woman in a car, I would feel like.
Yeah, so it seems like the ex is doing it. Yeah, no, but it seems like the ex is doing it for the son.
Yeah. So if she's using it as leverage against him, it kind of seems like.
Yeah,
because he seems like a good guy.
Yeah, so no, he's a real good guy, and it freaking sucks.
Yeah,
that's disrespectful for you to take. You should have never put that woman in that car. That's how I feel, and I would. And I
wait, whoa, run it 5 seconds.
That money in that car.
No. Okay, so I'll tell you what you said. We just watched that a couple times.
She just said it would be disrespectful to put her in that car.
Yeah,
no.
I already went over that part.
To take the car back. To take the car back after putting your girl in the car, it's disrespectful, man. I'm Quavo, bro. Like she can have her way without his car. Like I'm taking the car back.
So
like,
is she trying to imply that if he were to stop paying the bills for her apartment, it would be the equivalent of giving a girl a car and then taking it away because that's disrespectful?
Yes.
She is out of her mother effing mind.
Right.
She says, I don't think he's a sucker for paying my bills when he's not with me. But the moment he doesn't pay your bills, you're going to start insulting him and making him feel like he ain't shit.
Right.
From day one when he initially got the car. You know what I mean? Because
basically it was hard by cheating. Remember, I said cheating is the only reason.
No, cheating is different.
All right, yeah.
Cheating is different. I feel like if someone cheats on you, then yeah, you should take the stuff away because they're being sneaky. They're using you, they're using you. But if you're open about things like I was in this relationship where it just wasn't working, but we remained friends and he was still paying that during our friendship. And then maybe like 5 months later, I got with my guy. You're not going to stop.
I think I never seen that man before. Got no 5 months later. Like, why don't you just pay this shit so we don't gotta worry about him? Like,
we can just get him out of here.
But he don't have a. Neither have given me an issue to where I had to feel like that. You know what I mean? So it's not like that man has ever placed me in a space like the guy that pays my bills or pays whatever. He's never told me like, "Yo, you got to figure this out."
Do you know see what I mean? Man as a but when you see a man, do you see him as a provider? Because he's not really providing for you. Or
no, he does in every other way, like providing for me, like what? Just our home?
I mean, who's more important to you right now? Your boyfriend or the one that's paying for your shelter?
They play different roles in my life. You know what I mean?
One's for money and one's for love.
No, like my man is my man. Like I'm gonna put him above anybody.
So one's for love and one's for money.
I'm not with the other person.
But respectfully, right? Just because we're not judging you at all.
Yeah. I don't care.
Ideally, yes, I've dated a guy who was very wealthy. When we separated, he was still paying the bills, right? Under the contingent and the understanding that I'm not fucking with nobody else. So I hid that I was in another relationship for a while. Did I ever discuss with the other significant other that this man was still paying the bills? Yes. But you know what happened eventually? Eventually he said,
Pause this. This whole family style.
Yeah, they not even asking the right questions. They not. The dude is kind of he got it on the head. He said one's for money, one's for this, and then the dumbass woman gonna respond with, "I'm not with the other person." Right, you proving his point.
Right. That's crazy.
All right, man.
Keep going. Let's go.
If you're gonna be with me 100%. You gotta move out of that apartment. Whatever attachment you have with this man, you gotta wrap that up. Or you're saying to me that you're trying to have your cake and eat it too, which is a bad analogy because if it's my cake, I can eat it, right? All of it. But the thing about it is, it's like who's getting he still has a piece of you. So now I have to decide what kind of future I want with this other man. Is he just something to fly by night and I'm having a good time with? Because if that's so, then I'm gonna have my cake and eat it too. I'm gonna keep this one paying my bills, which is lovely, and this other one doing whatever role he plays. But if I'm trying to take it to the next level, then at some point, even me moving into a man's house and that bed is already there before I got there, we gotta get new furniture, sweetheart. It's time to get a new mattress and everything. I don't want the mattress you've been sleeping on with the other. My dad passed away, right? And my mom moved on. This is like super personal. And my mom moved on. And it caused an estranged relationship between the two of us because how I found out she moved on, the man was staying in the house that my father passed away in. He was sleeping in the bed that my father had slept in for years. And so it caused so much hurt to me because I said, what man still wants to sleep in the bed that this man was humping and dumping and they had memories and shit. And I felt like I would have respected him. Well, I can't control who my mother moves on with. I can't change that dynamic. He'll never be my father. But respectfully, I felt like if he had any long-term plans with my mom, he would have said, listen, I can't sleep here tonight and I can't move in this house. We can get our own.
I mean, all right. I mean, I was with you.
Why she gonna put that on the man? That's the thing with Kevin Samuels talking about accountability.
I get the bed analogy, but maybe because I'm from California, we're not buying a new house because houses are expensive.
Bro, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, bro, why would you even buy a new house? Like,
no, but
that's fine.
But I do get the bed analogy and stuff like that too. I do get that one, and I can see I could be.
My thing with her bed analogy that makes it a little bit wrong is, so why would you not leave that other man's crib? Why would you not give up that man's car that he's paying for? Like, if you're saying get rid of all the old stuff, why would you not do it?
No, that's what she said. She says if she wants a serious relationship with the new guy, she has to cut off. She has to cut off the old guy. So even though the red hair one, she admitted that she did dirty.
Then she says she expects the guy to be the one to say that he can't do this or something.
No, she was saying that for her mom's new boyfriend, even though I think it's definitely on her mom as well. But I don't think she said that. That's why
it's like 95% her mom.
Yeah,
like,
no, and I think she said that, which is why she said she had a strained relationship with her mom. But I think what she's saying is that, hey, if you want something to be serious, you have to cut off the guy paying your bills,
right?
And I think she hit on the head because she's saying I did this and I hit it. But the thing is, the reason why I hit it is because this new guy wasn't shit. I was just messing around having a good time. But but she said if she wanted to really have a good relationship with the new guy, she has to cut off the old guy. So pretty much, is a new guy worth paying your own bills? And this lady's saying no, because that's the thing. Because what if this guy just cuts everything off one day? Or
if that's the case, she needs to be with the nigga that's paying her bills then.
Yeah.
Man, I guarantee you, look, I feel like there's a lot of cap, you know what I'm saying, on this as well. Like, I feel like there's still something going on there. Because ain't no dude just paying no bills, man. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna say it. Like, I feel like this cap, like,
no, I'm saying there's something else because she probably gets drunk.
Friends. Like, that means they still link up and get coffee.
Two things. When she gets drunk as heck, she probably calls him and blah, 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 sweet talks him too. And I bet you money she's still involved in the son's life.
Yeah.
I bet you money. So she found out, and that's the thing. And this new guy, which she's like that, this is my man, but she hasn't said anything about freaking being good for her son. So I bet you money that this dude still does every week with her son.
Mm-hmm. Now, Holiday.
Yeah.
The man met your beautiful mother. God bless both of them. Mm-hmm. Why does the man gotta buy a whole new damn house? Let me talk though. All right, I'll let y'all go. Like, let's be realistic. If I meet a woman that has a beautiful condo that her man has bought her, and I walk in there, the last thought on my mind is like, oh shit, she was getting fucked in here. I gotta buy her a whole new condo. I'm gonna go in there and say, damn, old girl hooked this bridge. And I'm gonna try to add to the spot, like you get a new mattress, you know, maybe some bigger TVs in this bitch. I'm gonna spice it up. But it's like, y'all put so much pressure on men financially. It's like, that's just too much pressure. So if I meet a girl and she comes to my house, right? Should that girl feel like, well, I'm fucking you now, Guapo, and this bed has been used and abused probably, buy a new mattress. That to me is like, girl, you are doing a bit much.
I'll buy it for you.
I get you. Now that's different. You can buy me a gift though. But don't have these girls out here watching this video. Like, every man I meet.
Well, you're gonna take the bet back when y'all break up?
Every man I meet.
No, he can have it.
Every man I meet has to buy me a new mattress. Don't be putting that on no man. And don't have these girls watching this video thinking that every man they meet, oh, I love your apartment. We gotta move. Why? Because you fucked here before.
No, that's not realistic. That's not what I'm saying.
Let me go. I took it like that. I took it like you said that your mom's boyfriend, maybe your mom has to be at least 50. All right? Mm-hmm. So let's just say a 50-year-old man should not have to buy a new house for his new woman. You have a house. You've been blessed with a house. I'm dating you. We're going to make this our house. And I'm going to add to it, help with the bills, and be a part of your house.
But the man is no longer, listen, hold on. But the man that's no longer living there isn't still paying the rent there, isn't still paying the mortgage there, isn't still contributing to that household being a household while another man is staying there. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, I'm telling you this, though. Every man that meets a woman that has a house, a home, does not have to feel like I have to upgrade the whole house, new sheetrock, and that's too much.
No,
it should be, listen, I had a husband before I met you, and he took care of me in this house. As my new man, let's come through and help do the same thing. Exactly. But as far as him saying a whole new house, that's pressure that men don't need and don't have women thinking that.
But I don't mean he has to put up all the money to move us into a new place, a new space. What I mean is, for example, my man now, his apartment already existed with him, and he had one with him and his baby moms at one point. He's like, come stay with me. I don't want to stay there.
Extra.
Whatever, call it what you want. I'm gonna stay at my place and you stay at yours. And then when we find a place mutually for us to live in together, we get a place together.
That's different. That's an apartment.
That is an apartment.
Apartment's definitely different than that too. But she's being extra, but now she's backtracking too because he did the whole house thing, and that's like that. And now apartments are different. I can see how blah 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 apartment like that too, but she's still being extra.
Birds.
I'm just really confused.
It's not fully extra because I know I left my relationship, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I will not move a man in my place until I get another place. I don't want a man in that bed with me because that's my ex and that's our environment. So I probably get new furniture if I'm gonna move a man in.
Pause. This is okay. Hold on. This cap because one, she just said, didn't she say she left her relationship? It sounds like the nigga left you because you gonna say I don't want another dude coming to sleep in my bed because this is my exit space. That's showing some type of attachment to me.
Yes,
that's kind of weird though. I mean, despite that, attachment or not, that's a weird thought to say that I'm not with someone anymore and I don't want anyone new to come here because that's that old person's place.
Okay, so listen. That's cap. Okay, that's cap. Yeah, that's cap. Okay, it's either it's just full blown cap and new guys are coming over there and they're in that bed, or it's cap and you're still dealing with your ex and you don't want nobody else in that bed because you and your ex is still in that bed occasionally. It's one of the two, and you know what I'm saying. And that bed, that space is your connection, and you still holding on to your ex. And psychologically, you know what I'm saying? Just like we said at the beginning of the podcast, you probably need therapy so you can let go of your ex in the emotional ties. This is outrageous. This is egregious.
God damn it, Smooth.
This is egregious. Hey, look. I'm back. Okay, I'm awake. I have had vitamin whatever. Like I'm back, and this is weird, bro. We've weird.
Had enough of this bullshit type of thinking.
No, it's illogical.
It is
illogical, and it
is 100% feeling based.
Yes, it's not even real life, bro. Because I guarantee you, if the right man say, "Yo, I'm finna come over and get you right," she finna say yes, and she gonna be like, "I'm gonna have my nice stuff on."
If I feel like what you said, they're not over it, and I think they're using the excuse of saying, "Hey, we have to stay at two different places to not get attached," or maybe they're using it to leave the space so they don't have to deal with their ex anymore. That's what it seems like. I mean, that is exactly what it seems like. And like, I don't know. Like, it seems like it's excuses for other stuff. That's where I'm gonna leave that at. It seems excuses for other stuff.
Memory of my ex is in that apartment, so I wouldn't feel comfortable having my new man in that bed at all. That's why I got a joke.
If my man had a mansion, and I don't care if he did the Playboy bunny lifestyle, I'm moving in that bitch. I don't care. Tell me what happened and where it happened.
I think y'all up here, right? And look, and I love y'all, but I think y'all up here with Big Cat.
I have a question. What is
yes,
like? I didn't say like the whole story from the beginning, but like I was dating this person for like 4 or 5 years, and in the first 2 years, I supported myself, but also helped them build their business. And this, like, I dedicated all my space and time and everything to their personal business. And I ended up getting them like a $50,000 loan. I ended up doing like a whole bunch of things that set them up to be in the space where they were able to make $3,500, let's say, a night on their space or whatever. So then that's at the second year. I was probably like 23, 24 years old when I did that. So then when the person got me the car and the apartment and everything, I was like 27, but our relationship was already like dying off. We were like friends, but you know what I mean? And to this day, he pays for it. So does it make it different that I helped him become more established or get into a space where those bills are able to be paid off because I helped him get there, even though we're no longer together?
When you say it that way, it is different because now he feels entitled. There's entitlement now. He feels entitled that he owes
obligated.
So just like you said, if you were in this relationship and you owe him so much, when you got your first big check, you're gonna give him some money because you're like, thank you.
Yeah, great.
That's what he's doing for you. Right. He's saying, thank you for helping set me up. Without this, I wouldn't have this. And for that, I don't care that you're dating somebody else. I just want to make sure you're straight. I want to make sure you're okay. That is a different narrative.
Yeah. So that's like the full story from that the beginning.
He's not hurt.
He's not hurt.
He's not hurt.
So he's not hurt.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
I still feel like that's cap, bro. Like her.
No, I think she put it that way too. But I'm saying it's not even that too, because this dude sounds like a good guy and he was doing that. He's doing it for her son too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like
she's leveraging. She's definitely leveraging the son. Like,
well, no, I don't think
manipulator.
I don't think she's leveraging the son. I think that's the thing, because he probably said, hey, you know what? No matter what, I'm always going to be here for you too. So I bet you all the apartment and like that too. Because the car is probably already paid for already, so because it doesn't seem like he's paying for the car again, and that's I guess like it would be different. Like, and I'll put it this way: if I buy my girl a car and we break up, if the car is already paid for already, I'm probably not going to get it back because it's not costing me any more money. But if I'm still paying on it,
that's just right. Yeah,
the car's coming for me. So it sounds like he was able to go pay for have the car paid in full already, and I bet you because one, it's only an apartment, but he's probably paying for it for the kid. Because and that's the thing, and if they're still friends, he probably knows that this new dude ain't shit.
Yeah, her instability is going to affect that kid, and he's such a good guy. He don't want that kid's life to be derailed because he might have had some kind of connection or relationship with the kid.
Well, no, because you see, because if I was able to, I do the same thing. Because even like if I had it, I'd buy Sebastian and his mom. I'd get him a house if I could do it, just to make sure, just because him and his mom were still good friends. But also for the fact that to make sure that he has the stability because he's not getting it from anywhere else.
Right, man. I still feel like she just seems like where she's like a little bit more like manipulative. Like outside of this, she seems like she's manipulative.
Oh, she is.
I feel like she's definitely like saying things and manipulating him to do those things. Or it's like dark side of it where like, you know what I'm saying, they're still like involved on some level.
They might be.
This sounds like an exorbitant sum of money to be spending on someone that's not your woman.
Well, if he's making as much as he is and like that too, and he feels really connected like that too, and I'm saying even if they're in California, $2,000 a month for a kid ain't nothing. $1,500 is nothing. So like that thing, unfortunately, like I wish we could hear from the dude. Like I said,
she feels like she's in a very nice place with a very nice car. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's not, I want to say these numbers, he's probably out of like maybe somewhere around like $8,000 a month. That's what I'm seeing in my head. That's what I'm seeing in my head. I feel like honestly, sometimes she asks him for help. She still be asking for money on the side.
She probably does because I'm thinking because he knows, and I think she knows that her new dude isn't crap, which is why she's doing it. Because the thing is you get like she got someone who saw the situation and it seems like instead of saying, hey, we're going to use this to better ourselves to get a head start on the next thing, let's talk to him and find out what's going on to see if we can better ourselves and at least put it into a new place. He's like, oh, freaking free rent, I can still do whatever the hell I want. And I don't do this. And the fact that he thinks like, and the thing is like, he's like, she even said her man thinks that the old dude's a fool. And I would be like, nah, dude, thank you. Because now this is his chance to freaking go to school, to freaking be a YouTube streamer, to get all the crap that he needs to enhance everything.
I don't feel like the guy even cares about the kid more so, unless that's his kid. I feel like more so he's just he really is just in a position where, you know what I'm saying, maybe he wants her back, bro.
That could be something too. But I mean that could be a bunch of stuff too. But I'm saying definitely like you can't underestimate a connection someone has with a kid, especially if they don't have their own, and especially if he's fair. He's definitely a genuine dude. So I'm not saying maybe he does want her back. Maybe he does want something. Maybe they're still banging on the side.
Maybe it's all of the above.
Yeah, but I'm saying I definitely think that kid definitely has a big role in it. I wish I knew how old the kid was. And if she says $3,500 a night, pretty much, and like I said, and part of it, he's probably thankful for her because it's like, because she seems like an attractive person. I don't know how she got the money, the bank loan. Maybe she was out on the streets doing something, or maybe she knows people, to help him get ahead. So he's thankful for that too, because we don't know what she did to get the startup capital. So I know part of it he feels thankful. Definitely, he probably has a connection with the kid, and maybe what she did beforehand too. If he knows that.
No, I'm looking up this.
She might. I mean, no, but so and he probably, and especially if he has a connection with the kid, and the mom did stuff that wasn't, that was questionable. He doesn't want the kid to see his mom having to go back through that, because as the kid gets older, it's easier for them to search on the internet to look to see, oh, this is what my mom's doing. Especially now she's on this interview or she's on this podcast, and her Instagram's up on there too. So the kid's gonna be like, go on his phone and be like, hey, this is what my mom does. And then she's like, oh, OnlyFans, this is that too. And even if she's not doing anything bad on OnlyFans, that perception,
that woman is an OnlyFans girl.
Yeah, she's definitely doing some wild stuff.
Yeah, so and that's the thing. So and it's that perception. So maybe maybe he's trying to save the kid for that too. Because I'll tell you this much too: as soon as that kid turns 18, like that too, he's cutting everything off.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, that's
fucking wild. Shit, I don't know, man. What is wrong with people these days?
That sense of entitlement is crazy.
No, it's entitlement. It's things, and people are just, and it's always what I always tell Sebastian. People, like, they always want to be right. They always want to do something. And I'll put it this way: so we're at California's Great America, right? We're going. Security has this big ass line, and it's funneled. But I'm like, okay, are there other lines, right? So Sebastian runs, and he finds like a shorter line because it's not getting funneled correctly, because no one's evening out the lines, and. So he gets there, he's in line. So I catch up to him. And when I get there, there's this other party, this guy and his 11-year-old kid. Right. So he gets there as well also. And I guess they get there right before me. And then my friend Anthony comes and gets with me also in the line. So the guy's mad. He's like, oh, hey, like, you're not cutting, blah, blah, blah. Even though it's like Sebastian was there first. He's like, I saw him, I didn't see you. So I'm like, no problem, man.
What the fuck?
But I'm like, no, but I'm like, no, this is me. I'm like, I'm easy going. I'm like, no problem, man. I'm like, we'll let you go in front. Right. Should be the end of the story, right? Dude's like, guess what he says? He's like, you're not gonna let me go in front. I'm just gonna do it. And I'm like,
God, that's toxic masculinity.
You're way better than me, because I would have just said, look, my son was already here. This is where we are. If you got a problem, bro, what's up?
No, I was talking to him. I'm like, dude, and I said, there's no reason for that. We had a disagreement like that too. I don't care. And I'm like, and he kept on going. I'm like, dude, you're going to make it so that none of us are be able to go in the park, because security is going to get here and nothing's happening. Listen. And dude's talking shit and everything like that too. So I'm talking to him. He's like, I'm not talking to you. And then I'm like, why are you looking at me? And we're going, and he's trying to go back and forth and like that too. And then after it was all kind of settled down, I'm like, you know what? Because I'm like, who won? I don't know who hurt you, but like, let me say one thing to you. He's like, I don't want to say anything like that too. I'm like, you know what? And I just said, I'm like, I'm sorry that you're angry. I'm sorry that you're upset. Have a nice day. He's like, I'm not angry, blah, 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 too. So the funny thing is that, like, and he's like, I don't need to talk to you. And he's trying to tell his son, like, stand up for yourself and blah, blah, blah. Like, this is what you do.
Yo,
and I'm like, and I told him, I'm like,
about.
No. And I'm like, and I told his son, I'm like, yes, stand up for yourself, but you don't need to be rude about it. Because the thing is, he announced his concern. I said, you know what? I get your concern. Go ahead.
Let's backtrack for a moment, man. First off, he saw Sebastian in front of you, and he gonna try to. He knows the kid has guardians.
No,
he's gonna try to check the guardian. For being with the kid, but then like the toxic masculinity part I'm talking about is when you told him it's okay, man. I'll let you go, and he's like, no, you ain't gonna let me do it. I'm going to do it.
No, so we're going back and forth, and we're talking, and then he's trying to talk shit about me and my face and everything, and I'm like, dude, like, I'm like,
what?
Yeah, because he's like, oh, blah blah blah, and I'm like, whatever. And then I finally told Sebastian, I'm like, hey, and because he's trying to tell his kid, I'm like, yeah, Sebastian, # don't be an asshole. He's like, because being an asshole is this and that, blah, 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 like that too. And I'm like, no, like, the thing is, you're being rude. And I told Sebastian, I'm like, and sometimes the reason why your mom gets mad at you when she tells you something is when you say something that doesn't need to be said. And this is what it is. What didn't need to be said? I said, hey, man, go in front. I'm going to let you go in front. So since he don't like the way I said it, he's like, I'm not going to let you. You're not going to let me. I'm just going to do it. And I'm like, no. And the thing is, that didn't need to be said. So then he's all mad. So he's all mad. And the funny thing about it was,
don't nobody let me do nothing. I do what I want.
Yeah, but the funny thing about it too is like, I don't need to talk to you, blah blah blah, like that too. And the thing is, I'm being nice. I'm saying, hey, sir, whatever, like that too. And we go to security, and he leaves his wallet. So I was I'm like, hey sir, I'm like, is this your wallet? And he's like, oh, thank you. I'm like, yeah. And the thing is, I could have just freaking took it.
Yeah.
Because at security, they have no cameras.
I got a question. Did you tell him that? Did you say, hey, man, after he said thank you, say, hey, man, after you being rude to me, I could have taken this.
Oh, no, because I didn't do things. He said thank you. But the best part about it is that because he's trying to say like how good of a day he's having, because he was all mad about that 3 people in front of him in line and the thing is, if he followed us through security and then to the actual park, he would have got in there earlier. But the thing is, we went through security after him. Then we went into the park because we went into this one lane. We got to the park. We went to the restroom. We went and we got our fast lane bands, and we did all that. And we did all that before he even came to the park. So we actually got into the park 20 minutes before him. Wow. And if he wasn't being an asshole, it would have been like, hey man, like because if he wasn't being an asshole, I said, hey man, go to the line over there so you guys get in the park. So like let's get out of the sun and everything like that too. Yeah. But I think to what I was saying is that what's wrong with people? People think it's okay to be assholes, and because like of no repercussions and everything. And that's
I think the world revolves around them.
Well, it's not even that. We're in a thing where people it's because you cheat your son, like it's okay to be brash, and I'm like no. I was telling your son it's okay to stand up for yourself. If you have a question, and be like, hey, like I didn't see you guys there. Are you guys together? Like, did you guys cut in front of me? And I'd have been like, you know what? We didn't. But if I cut between you and your party, by all means, go ahead. And like that's the thing. When I said, hey man, 2 people, I'm like, hey, I want to avoid deconflict everything. By all means, man, go ahead. And then he's like, no, like I want to do this, and then he wouldn't insult me, and based on my skin and everything else like that too, because it was some other black guy. He's like, oh, you need lotion and blah blah blah. You got your house and stuff on you because I didn't shave yesterday like that too. He's like,
I was about to ask, was another black dude? Because
it was,
and I'm like, say it like that. It does sound like something would say.
Yeah, he's like, you leave the house like that too and everything. I'm like, dude, I'm like, whatever. And that's what it was. So, and I just kept talking like that too. And he's like, why are you still talking to me? I'm like, because you're still talking to me. He's like, I'm talking to my son. Then why are you looking at me? Oh, I could do what I want. So I'm like, so can I.
Niggas, bro. I hate to say it, excuse my language, but that's nigga attitude.
Yeah, no.
There's a difference between black people and niggas, man. I mean, but he's a hurt person, bro. It's okay.
Which it was what it was, and that's why, and that's the thing. Like, I never freaking got mad. That's always said, sir, like that too. And I just said, hey, man, like, what's, and it was like, what's your problem? And it's like the situation was resolved. Like with me, I don't freaking care. That's the thing.
So, hey, hold on. I got somewhere I got to go.
Okay.
So the next topic.
All right.
Oh shit, my bad.
Is OnlyFans a business?
Yeah, is OnlyFans a business?
Okay.
Are you talking about
now? Let me clarify, because I brought this question to Facebook, and so what I'm saying by a business is like, are you an actual like business entity while you are on that platform? Because I personally feel like it's the same thing as me being a YouTuber on here. I'm technically just a YouTuber till the moment I branch out and I'm using this platform and it's not my sole thing.
Until the moment you brand yourself.
Yeah, if you have not branded yourself and you have things going on outside of that platform that bring you money, then you are just a person, a content creator. You know what I'm saying? That's not a business. That is a job. That is a career. You can have a career as a content creator, but you're not. Yeah. That's not like, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like OnlyFans is like really like one big business from being porn. You know what I'm saying? Like being a porn star for the most part.
It's adult Twitch. That's all it is.
I mean, Yeah. Okay.
Well, I mean, they got adult parts of Twitch though. You see Amaranth and stuff, and all them people.
Yeah, they be balling. They move them to their own separate category, which is fine. You know what I'm saying? To get them out of the just chilling category, because that was absurd. Like that was kind of wild. Like
so. Well, here's the thing. Just because you mentioned that, I think we can actually segue into that. So, like you were talking about branding yourself. A lot of these women on Twitch end up becoming Twitch streamers, and they can run their Twitch stream as a business, but then they get OnlyFans. You see what I'm saying? Like they always branch out. You can't really say you're running a business if you're just on one platform unless you're in the top tier, I guess.
Well, I think it's what you hit it on the head. They are content creators because unless you have your own site and you're bypassing the platform you're using, I think you're still going to be I still think you're going to be a content creator. It's not really you really don't own a business. It's like, do you have a job? Yes. Is this what you're doing?
And that's it. Do you own your content? That's a big part of it. You're using these platforms, and do you own your content?
Right, because the thing is, like, you're literally selling your content through OnlyFans, and your content will literally be like hard locked. You know what I'm saying? If you do something out of ordinary, you know what I'm saying? OnlyFans still got your content.
They can demonetize
it. And they might just leave. Well, no, I don't know if they do that. That'd be egregious. That'd be illegal. But anyway, like I feel like as for them, like, you know what I'm saying, like, if the moment you have a business that's taken off the top of your revenue like that, like somebody's giving, like, let's say somebody gives you $5 and instantly somebody takes $3, you know what I'm saying? Like, what type of business is that? That doesn't even sound like a business. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
No, I definitely, like I said, I definitely think you're a content creator. With OnlyFans, I think, like I said, unless you go to, because I'll put it this way, because I'm in the camera stuff. I know, like, Fro knows photos, and there's other people there too, because he does a bunch of stuff on YouTube and stuff like that too. And all of the videos are on YouTube because they're hosting his videos, but he also has his own website as well where he does his other stuff. So he kind of like he branded himself, and he does other stuff. So he's a content creator, but he also runs his own web domain as well,
right?
To do his photo lessons and everything else like that too. So he is actually a business, not just a content creator. But I know, but he was simply a content creator until he launched his own website. And then it turned it into his business. And then he had multiple sources of income and stuff like that too.
Right. How much control do you have? I think that's going to be like the bottom line between whether or not you're running a business. Like, how much control do you have? Are you just posting images and collecting a paycheck? If that is the case, you're not a business. Like, you are conducting business through the platform, but you're just an employee kind of at that point, or independent contractor. Like exactly as you guys are saying, you got to run your own shit. That's it. Are you running any business?
Yeah, because my thing is, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you have an OnlyFans page, right? Are you hiring employees? You know what I'm saying? Like, like what's going on?
You have somebody working for you. If you got an OnlyFans and you're popular, do you have a person working for you as like your media or content fucking advisor?
I give that
saying, these are your click-through rates, and we see a lot of traffic's coming to OnlyFans. Maybe we can do this and do that, blah blah blah, whatever the fuck they do with the analytics. Do you got people doing that shit?
Yeah. I agree wholeheartedly. Like that is what you need to be a business. Like, you can't be like beholden to, like, basically honestly, I feel like OnlyFans is like a big digital pimp. And all the content creators are just, you know what I'm saying, like the prostitutes on the.
No, that's essentially what YouTube is.
That is what YouTube is, but YouTube isn't like saying, "Yo, well, I'm going to take money off the top from you." They're like, "Here's your cut."
No, but they do take money off the top. They do take money off the top because they give you your cut. So I'm saying it's
no. But I'm saying it's framed differently. Like, for instance, no one's directly on YouTube giving me $5. You know, nobody's directly giving me $5.
So you're saying like YouTube partnerships are the ones paying you and stuff like that.
Yeah. You're more so like a partner on there than you are like getting like big digitally pimped.
Now, that being said, okay, think about Amazon. People who sell on Amazon who are like FBA, fulfilled by Amazon. Yeah, you're selling your own items, but Amazon is allowing you to use their platform, so they do take a cut. YouTube is allowing you to use their platform. They're going to take a cut.
But I get
you don't even know what your content is actually worth.
No. So in your Amazon example, the only thing is that's a business that's using another business to market themselves. That's totally different.
That's what YouTube is.
But no, and Twitch is the same thing because Twitch, like if someone subscribes to you on Twitch, it's like $5 like a month like that too. Twitch they take their $2 cut as well.
You gotta sub through Twitch. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Twitch is the one that pays you, not the users.
So.
Right.
But yeah, honestly, I think OnlyFans definitely just a content creator. You know.
Yeah, just a content creator, independent contractor at best.
Unless you're super fucking mega famous.
Yeah. If you are making if you're in that top tier where you getting like a meal off that, you know what I'm saying? All right, cool. I'm not arguing with you whether you got a business because you clearly need to hire an accountant. You know what I'm saying? Like at that level. But if you just you just a regular person, no, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people like to bring up that example, everybody on there is not doing explicit content. This far and few in between.
It's the same thing though, because it doesn't matter what it is. Like I said, it's still it's like I said, you're still a content creator, and the people doing explicit content, they're creating explicit content. People who aren't.
No, I think part of why they want to call it a business because they want to take the stigma out of it because they're still a little ashamed of being on there.
No, then you're a content creator.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it's partly that with the stigma, but I also think it's part of this whole American fucking society belief that everyone wants to be a CEO, everyone wants to have their own business, everyone wants to be an entrepreneur. So I think instead of people actually trying to start a business, learn what's required to do so, they want to go attach themselves to anything that they could make money from and say it's a business because they're making money.
Yep. And that's just your job.
Yeah, exactly. It's a job. And they're I don't work for nobody. That's the main thing. No one wants to say they work for anybody. No one wants to say that they're working for someone and making other people richer, which that's really a kind of a fucked up way to think. Sure, that is the reality somewhat. But with you thinking that way is not really going to be conducive to your success.
Yeah.
Yeah. Facts. Yeah, I think it's still I'm gonna go back to my original statement that I've been saying on podcast. There's a lot of cap. You know what I'm saying? People just don't want to accept reality on it, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? If you are secretly, you know what I'm saying, have reservations or not fully into you being on that platform, that is perfectly fine. But you don't need to lie to yourself about why you're there and what you're doing there. You don't have to. You know what I'm saying? This YouTube thing for me, this podcast right now, it's a hobby. Although I am working on getting it to where it's self-sustaining, it is still just a hobby right now. You know what I'm saying? It's not at the point where it's bringing in money. It's actually, you know what I'm saying, I spend money on the pod. You know what I'm saying? But once it gets to the point where it starts building on itself, you know what I'm saying, I can then, you know what I'm saying, with doing merch and having Patreon and all that other stuff, then I have myself a little business, and then you just go from there. But you got to have more stuff going on than I posted 3 clips today. Okay.
I guess we could sum up to a simple definition and say if you are able to still think how to say this. If you're able to conduct your business without being restricted to your platform primarily. If you can move it off of your platform that you started at. That's really the key.
Yeah, I agree. Man, but guys, if you guys ain't got anything else, I've enjoyed having you on. I got to get up out of here myself.
Well, it is good to be back. I will say this. I'll say thank you for joining us on the episode 46 of the Homeroom with Smooth podcast. We got some, we had some topics. We want to know how you feel. So go ahead, throw it in the comments. And whenever you see this video, go throw it on the Facebook page. Hey, even find us on freaking Twitter. Tell us how you feel. We want to have this social interaction with you guys. And that's what makes this podcast great.
Comment, and subscribe.
Thank y'all for tuning in to the Broadway Joe Morning Show. Hoo-dee-hoo. Bye.
What?
Yo. That's where you ended right there.
All right, y'all. We out. Comment.